would like to thank Madam for it's such a nice gesture that you are, acknowledging our staff for their hard work. Like very little people, they really notice it when you have come forward. It's such a beautiful thought of appreciating them. So thank you very much from the management, because we had even spoke to our CEO ma'am and she was very happy about it. Thank you. And from the night nurses, and personally thank you from me as well. And thanks to ma'am, because Vidya ma'am always thinks about our nurses, like like any and every events, she makes a point that our nurses are involved in it. So that is why we have such a beautiful team. That team is only because of Madam's support, and people like you, they also come forward and appreciate. They appreciate as a department, entire department, but you are especially appreciating nursing staff. So that is really a beautiful gesture. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome to all of you. There are certain things which I wanted to say, but मैं लिख कर लेकर आई हूँ. The reason is I wanted to communicate things in the right way, because when we communicate, we can convey things, and when we convey properly, we connect to people. It's a very beautiful act. कोई भी चीज़ में जब हम कहते हैं, तो कैसे कहते हैं, तब जाके आप लोगों से जुड़ पाते हो. So I have written something for you all, which I will read it out to all of you. First of all, I am honored to be here today in a room full of women professionals. तो एक बार तो तालियां हमारी women के लिए. We are, when I say we, it is all of them. We are here today to honor and appreciate all of you wonderful human beings whom we address as sisters and nurses. Not only those who are seated here, but for the entire fraternity of nurses around, जितने भी आपके hospital में हैं around, also the kind of work that you all do, it needs a lot of acknowledgement and appreciation from our end. Selflessly, you all keep doing your service towards humanity. For sure, this is beyond a job and duty. It is just not your job, it's just not your duty, we are aware. It's your unconditional love and care towards mankind. It's not easy, I repeat, it's not easy to show up each day to care for others. And to a very large extent, I do understand this, because in a very humble way, in a very small way, I too have walked this journey in my life. In many ways, it's a thankless job. Yeah, that gets a smile. We all know that. Yeah, we all know that. Everybody knows that. In many ways, it's a thankless job, but to put others before us is not what everybody can do. दूसरों के बारे में सोचना हमारे से ज़्यादा इन सबके बस की बात नहीं. But all of you are doing this brilliantly, day after day, year after year. I have had a professional journey of 27 years, wherein I have not worked with people, I have worked for people. That has been my thing. And during this journey, I have worked with the best of the best people in my life. But the two best people who have made me what I am today are my parents, late Sri Dinesh Kansara and late Srimati Nita Kansara. So today, whatever I am, I'll only give the credit to my parents for my smaller little achievements of my life. And many life lessons that they taught me, but two very important lessons which they taught me were: stand for yourself. Very important for us. Kitni baar we have to stand alone, but learn to stand for yourself, because when you can't stand for yourself, you can never stand for others. And second important lesson they taught me: Allow yourself to fall, not once, not 10 times, 100 times in your life. Allow yourself to fall. But every time when you rise, your rising has to be much more stronger than your last moves. तो हमेशा उठना बहुत जरूरी है, लेकिन गए बार से भी ज्यादा उठकर आना वापस is very essential in your professional life, especially. I am very, very thankful to your senior doctors because of the idea हमने discuss भी की थी this entire concept. There is not even a slight hesitation कि why, do they deserve, time कैसे मिलेगा, excuses, nothing. They were full-hearted. They were completely full-hearted and they were so joyful and they did not want any credit in this concept to be given to them. They said the whole focus has to be only on our sisters. So the respect is not always said in front. It is also said behind. The reason I am communicating is कि कितनी बार जिंदगी में in professional life you need certain people who passes this idea and who becomes a bridge between the seniors and all of you wonderful nurses. So the idea when we were discussing the concept, the attention that they had, your head sister, the participation and the kind of, I think the joy which I saw on their face. I would have not been able to do it. But it was because of them, they were so willing to do this. So let's hear a round of applause for your seniors. So I'm very thankful to your seniors for understanding these 2 hours are not being out of work. They are part of your work. As these 2 hours will give you many more pleasant hours in your working, which will help many patients in their recovery and healing. So the direct benefit is going to be to many patients. Yeah, because if you all are happy, obviously, right? They are happy. We all hope and pray you all shine more. There is this beautiful quote which I'll address. If the world can't handle your shine and light, you no longer need to dim your light. Tell the world to put on some shades to protect themselves. Yeah? So more power to all you open there. You are going to conquer the world. There is no doubt about it. We need you. There's no doubt about it. No ego need. When we tell somebody we need you, there should not be any ego in life. Yeah, because the need is always mutual. It's always mutual. So we need you. We value you. We respect you. Cannot imagine a world without you. Please continue your humble services towards us. May you and your families be protected and blessed at all times. 2 last lines. Don't give people what you need to give. Don't give people what you need to give. Rather, give people what they need to take. Give people what they need to take. So thank you for having me here. We are going to hand over the certificates to you of appreciation. There's something beautiful written here which I'll read it loud. Nurse, just another word to describe a person strong enough to tolerate anything and soft enough to understand anyone. Because of you, we live in a happier and healthier world. Thank you for all the sacrifices you have made in this selfless journey. We greatly appreciate you. And there's this beautiful definition of nurse. To go above and beyond the call of duty, the first to work and the last to leave, the heart and soul of caring. A unique soul who will pass through your life for a minute and impact it for an eternity. An empowered individual whom you may meet for only 12 hours, but will put you and yours above theirs. के मेंबर्स को हम छोड़कर आकर लोगों को देखते हैं, लोगों की सेवा करते हैं, and this is not to be taken for granted as we were talking otherwise also. Every job is not about salary, every job is not about duty, and because we have nothing else, so we are doing this. It's not that. This job handles you're handling humankind, mankind on daily basis for अपनी struggle, अपने life के problems, especially as women, wearing a white dress even in your periods, going through all that little things that you will have to go through. It's not easy. See, it's not easy, right? So much that you tolerate at times, handling the children especially and the patients. It needs a lot of patience for how you have to go through because बहुत फर्क पड़ जाता है कि आप लोग of course doctors make the difference, no doubt. They come, they have been taken as God in this entire world that we look into. You all are definitely making that execution. What the doctors are saying and doing, the execution is done by the nurses around. So you are so very important and valued people, absolutely angels, absolutely angels. So thank you for being there. I'm sure COVID में भी आप लोग की एक अलग journey रही होगी. So I mean it is जितना भी कहा जाए जितना भी बोले ना उतना कम ही है. I cannot even imagine how certain things must have been done from your own. But we can only say not everybody can stand there and thank you. It's not possible for the whole world to do that. But definitely you are so important कि we cannot imagine a world without you. जब हमारे family का कोई patient admit होता है डॉक्टर के कहने पे कौन सी हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट होगा दैट वी डिस्कस तो पेशेंट के एडमिशन के बाद सबसे पहले पूछते हैं कि नर्स कौन है दैट्स द फर्स्ट बिकॉज द नर्स बिकम्स द इंडायरेक्ट गार्डियन ऑफ आवर फैमिली राइट सो दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस दैट वी बिल्ड इन द नर्स सो थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग And yes, before we start and before we go, what essential we let you all speak two things. One is your name, जो अभी तक we have not introduced ourselves, and secondly, what brings you to the work? Of course, बहुत अच्छे डॉक्टर ने, बहुत अच्छे सीनियर ने, बहुत अच्छी हॉस्पिटल, all accepted, and that is the reason we all are associated. But what is that extra जो आप लोगों को खुशी देता है? जो लैंग्वेज में आप कंफर्ट फील करते हो, हिंदी, मराठी, साउथ इंडियन नहीं आती. Yeah, but otherwise Gujarati I can understand, English तो anything which is making you हम कोई भी भाषा में बात करें ना वो भाषा दूसरों के साथ दिल में जुड़नी चाहिए तो वो भाषा इम्पोर्टेंट होती है बात करने के लिए not the fancy words. Yeah, so जो आपको language comfortable लगती है but please tell certain things which you can tell about your other sisters of the hospital also on their behalf. Please do because आप लोग जो यहाँ पे बैठे हो this is not the only group of hospitals in the nurses in this hospital. It's a larger form. So you all are representing them also. जब आप कुछ कहोगे, आप सबके हाथ पे हो. Yeah, so can we do that? मुझे आपकी अच्छी सी आवाज़ सुनने मिलेगी. Yeah. उसके बाद हम sure we can have the presentation of the gift and certificate, and you can have lunch. You can have your games around. Program and everything is being planned. Anything you doctors want to say? वो तो डालूंगा लेकिन थोड़ा सा कर सकते हो आपके लिए सब माफ हो जाएगा. Yes, it can be. Perfect. So we don't have a mic, but yeah, you have to be a little more louder. So oh wow, please. So we will start. We will let you start, and please come here and address everybody. Please tell. Oh, thank you.
This program was conducted on the 11th of January of this year in honor to appreciate nurses for their selfless giving. Although it's been 3 years of my indirect association with them, this was our first direct association together to initiate and spread awareness for a noble cause. In my definition, HOD is a person who is the heart of the department rather than the head of the department. And Dr. Mudaliar gracefully depicts this through her behavior and conduct towards the team. She is highly respected by them all and regarded as a mother figure. It was an honor to interact and discuss with her various different aspects and challenges based on professional life. Matron, the head of nursing staff, is again very compassionate in her approach towards her team and is greatly admired by them all because of her complete involvement and guidance. We couldn't use mics due to technical fault, therefore their audio recordings are not clearly audible to be shared. But everything they expressed and shared was so humbling. Emotions were overflowing. They shared the struggles of their personal life along with their professional journey and the rich culture at their workplace, along with their association with seniors and their bonding with fellow colleagues. And of course, not to forget their attachment with the patients. Tears were rolling down of almost all the nurses while they were narrating. It was overwhelming for all of us, wherein we had a smile, but our eyes were moist. Yes, definitely it was a challenge to get them gathered at the same time due to their responsibility at work, as there are no substitutes where human touch is concerned. But they yet managed to be around in small groups by going in and out as per requirement. Their seniors were pleasantly surprised by the sharings, as most of the nurses as a person are not very expressive of their emotions. In fact, they hardly interact, but they allowed themselves to open up and articulate it profoundly. I have always had high respect for healthcare professionals, but listening to their story inspired me further. We can't even imagine how they must be taking care of their emotional needs. As common people like us, taking care of even one unwell member at home can be draining emotionally and physically. Here, these nurses do it every day with compassion, empathy, and care for people who are not even related to them. Compassion is not a skill, so no training and no trainer can teach this. Nor can money inject the quality in a human being to sacrifice and put others before us. Money and power cannot save a life. As a therapist and behavior expert, I could understand and feel the various emotions they were going through during their sharings, some of which were even unsaid. Can we compare our daily job responsibility to theirs? No, we cannot. Can we really compensate to their struggles in any monetary form when our family member is discharged? Again, no, we cannot. All we can do is encourage them, understand them, be empathetic towards them in this journey which is called life. And life is so fragile, so sensitive, and so delicate. We never know what life brings. So don't only respect your life, but also of others around, as even their life is equally precious as that of yours. It is so important to present people in the right manner which they deserve. So even though their voice was not recorded clearly, I decided to narrate with a voiceover in the best possible way. Letting go, easy said than done, but it is the only choice for your personal growth. To let go is to have spiritual freedom. Be gracious in doing so, but being gracious does not mean being okay with the experience you had. It did not mean acceptance and surrender to that experience. On personal front, our sacrifice and acceptance can bring joy and peace to others. So be it. But on professional front, let our kindness and sacrifices not be misunderstood as a weakness. Because on professional front, we are creating a path for others to walk. It's not only about us, but also about others. People have a right to take away what is theirs, but not something you have built all your life for yourself.